Good day everyone, welcome, and today we will be discussing on the topic undefined expression. Undefined expression. For any expression of the form as divided by bs to be undefined, then bs will be equals to 0, as our denominator will be equals to 0. Now let us use an example to elaborate this. Now we have an example from 1991 mathematics. It states that for what value of y is the expression y plus 2 in bracket divided by y squared minus 3y minus 10 is undefined. And as we have stated earlier, for our expression to be undefined, our denominator should be equals to 0. Now the very first thing we are going to do is to simplify our denominator and see if we can simplify the entire expression further before equating the denominator to 0. Now the very first step is to factorize our denominator. Now factorizing the denominator, which is y squared minus 3y minus 10, using factor method, we are going to be looking for two numbers in which when we multiply them it's going to give us minus 10, and when we add them together it's going to give us minus 3, and the two number is plus 2 and minus 5. So splitting minus 3y into plus 2y and minus 5y, our expression becomes y squared plus 2y minus 5y minus 10. Factorizing, it becomes y into y plus 2 minus 5 into y plus 2, and factorizing further, it becomes y plus 2 in bracket y minus 5 in bracket. So our expression becomes y plus 2 divided by y plus 2 in bracket y minus 5. As you can see, there is y plus 2 in our numerator and our denominator, and it's going to cancel out, so we are left with 1 divided by y minus 5. Now for the reduced expression to be undefined, we know that y minus 5 should be equals to 0 and y will be equals to 5. So simply put, when we try and check if our expression is undefined, we first of all simplify it and cancel that if it's possible. Then if not, we just equate our denominator to be equals to 0. We have another question from SSC Maths, and it states that for what value of s is the expression s squared plus 15s plus 50 divided by s minus 5 is not defined, and we're given the option. Now we know that for our expression to be undefined or not defined, our denominator should be equals to 0. Now the denominator is already in its lowest form, that is, we cannot simplify the denominator further. So s minus 5 is equals to 0, which means s will be equals to 5. We have another question from SSC 1995, and it states that find the values of s for which the expression is undefined. The expression being 6s plus 1 divided by s squared plus 4s minus 5, and we're given the option. Now we know that for our expression to be undefined, our denominator will be equals to 0. So since it's a quadratic denominator, we are going to be factorizing the denominator. Now looking for the factor, that is looking for two numbers in which when we multiply them it's going to give us minus 5, and when we add them it's going to give us 4. The number is plus 5 and minus 1. So s squared plus 4s minus 5 will be equals to s squared plus 5s minus s minus 5. That's splitting 4s into plus 5s and minus 1s. Now factorizing to be equals to s into s plus 5 and minus 1 into s plus 5. Since our bracket is the same, to therefore be equals to s plus 5 in bracket s minus 1 in bracket. So 6s plus 1 divided by s squared plus 4s minus 5 will be equals to 6s plus 1 divided by s plus 5 in bracket s minus 1 in bracket. Now since none of the terms cancel out, we equate the denominator to 0 to satisfy our equation. So s plus 5 in bracket and s minus 1 in bracket will be equals to 0, which means s plus 5 will be equals to 0, or s minus 1 will be equals to 0, which makes s to be equals to minus 5 or 1. We have another question from SSC Mathematics 2002. It states that for what values of s is the expression 3s minus 2 divided by 4s squared plus 9s minus 9 is undefined. And we know that For our expression to be undefined, our denominator should be equals to 0. And as usual, we are first of all going to be simplifying our denominator to see if it can cancel out or there's any similarity between it and the numerator. So 4x squared plus 9x minus 9, when we are trying to factorize it, it will be equals to, using our factor method, multiplying 9 by 4 is 36, and looking for two numbers in which one we multiply them will give us minus 36, and when we add them will give us 9. The number is minus 3 and plus 12. So splitting 9s into minus 3s and plus 12s, it becomes 4s squared plus 9s minus 9 is equals to 4s squared minus 3s plus 12s minus 9, which should be equals to, when we factorize 4s squared and minus 3s to be s into 4s minus 3, and when we factorize 12s and minus s to be equals to 3 in bracket 4s minus 3. So breaking down or factorizing further, it will be equals to 4s minus 3 in bracket s plus 3 in bracket. So therefore, since we don't have 3s minus 2 in any of our brackets, we are just going to be equating it to be 0. So 4s minus 3 or s plus 3 will be equals to 0. So either 4s minus 3 is equals to 0 and 4s will be equals to 3. Dividing both sides by 4, s will be equals to 3 over 4, or s plus 3 will be equals to 0 and s will be equals to minus 3. Here are some exercises for you to try your hands on at home. And for more insight on this topic, you can check out our Undefined Further Mathematics textbook. You can get the hard copy in bookshop, or if you are interested in the soft copy, you can get it at the website on the bottom of the screen. Thank you.